Welcome back to Bullets Breakdown. Today we'll be doing a top 10 mock draft with the top 10 picks. First off, let's get started with Fernando Mendoza. I mean, he's just a consensus, sorry, number one overall draft pick. Fernando Mendoza, has the Las Vegas Raiders written all over him from the start of the season. Now it's basically official. I mean, there's no way they're going to pick anybody else at the number one spot. Only person who would go above him would be Ruben Bain, and that's nowhere near the happening. But honestly, not really a good scenario for him. I mean, you got Ashton Jetty, Brock Bowers, and that's about it for this Raiders team. You don't really have a lot to look forward to besides this young quarterback Fernando Mendoza coming up. Honestly, wouldn't pick a worse situation to him than the Jets. Jets honestly might have been a better situation. They have a better offensive line. They have Garrett Wilson, multiple first round picks. Raiders are probably the worst spot for Fernando Mendoza to go, and that's why they're number one overall pick. But I think they can build around him in this draft and honestly become a 7 to 8 win team of Fernando Mendoza. Next, we have the Jets. Jets honestly could take Arvo Reese, Ruben Bain. These defensive players that they need, their defense sucks. They could take a receiver also. Peter Woods, David Bailey, also picks for him to pick. Um, could also pick offensive line. Have that crazy offensive line. Who's going to be your quarterback here? You're not taking quarterback at number two. That's for sure. I think you got to go with Arvo Reese here over Ruben Bain, yes, because Arvo Reese is a amazing talent. Arvo Reese, a strong linebacker. Don't let the linebacker fool you. He rushes the quarterback. Amazing. He is a beast, and he will produce. I think he could be a really good player, the leader of this defense. And Arvo Reese is just, I mean, you saw him play. He's an amazing talent. Just amazing. Next, Cardinals. The Cardinals are a tough team, really weird team. What could they draft to look forward to the future? I mean, literally anything's at play here. But honestly, who do you take? Do you take best player available? Therefore, it'd be Ruben Bain. I don't think Ruben Bain goes as high. To be honest, I think they're gonna draft offensive line Spencer Fanu, sorry. They really need offensive line help. I mean, a lot of these teams down low need offensive line help, as you see literally every team. But Spencer Fanu, he's that type of player who could go top three or he could go not even in the top 15. It's just offensive line is such a valued position in this league, and it's such an important position, such an underrated position that regular fans don't talk about enough. That line or offensive line, sorry, is probably the most important. You can't get far without a good offensive line. It's not possible. Next, we have the Titans. Titans, Cam Ward. He kind of struggled. He literally has nobody else. Sorry, nobody else on his team. You know, Could you get a receiver here? I think you build on that later in the draft. I think now you got to focus on the trenches. The trenches. It's defensive line and offensive line. It's not really a good offensive line that I would pick. Maybe this is Ruben Bain's spot. Maybe it's Kendrick Fox. You don't ever know. You could also have another edge rusher down here go above him, David Bailey. Also could go above Ruben Bain. But, just to play it safe, I'll go Ruben Bain here to the Titans. Ruben Bain, just an amazing player. I don't think he's going to fall. He has really short arms. Not a lot of attributes for him in his favor, but he's super athletic. As a very athletic player from Miami, as you saw in the championship. Just what he was doing was incredible. Just insane. Next, we got the Giants. Giants, you have Jackson Dart, want to build around him. Scotty Boo, Malik Neighbors, season ended injuries coming back. What can you do? And if you look here, you have Carnot all these players on the board, but I honestly think they reach on Caleb Long. Jackson Dart puts himself in danger enough. Let's be honest. He puts himself in danger enough. They need to boost his offensive line. Caleb Farnu is a perfect pick. Don't expect him to draft receiver or a key player right here because this offensive line is key. And I think John Harbaugh realizes that. He drafted offensive line is what you need. Jim Harbaugh came in, drafted Joe Alt. It's just you need offensive line to succeed. That's why I have two of them going to the top five. Browns. Who could they take? Caleb Downs. I don't think he goes this high. I think he's one of the best players in the draft. Just you don't pick safeties aside, unfortunately. This defense is very good. Need DB help. Is this a spot for Mason Delane to go through? Jermon McCoy? Maybe. I don't think so. We're gonna go with David Bailey. Sorry. Oh, my PC's running low. A lot of notifications there. We're gonna go David Bailey. Um, you know, just an edge rusher just to help out. They drafted Mason Graham. Now imagine they have David Bailey, Miles Garrett on the side, rushing the quarterback. That would be amazing. You know, just an amazing defense. Why not make it better? Your offense is not getting better anytime soon. Let's boost that defense. We got the Commanders, tough season. Jen Daniels, got hurt, kind of sucked. Had Marcus Mariota in for a little bit. They beat my Chargers, which sucked. Jen Daniels came back for that one game and destroyed us. Maybe when he got the fifth seed and won against the Steelers, you never know. There's all these players available. Washington Commanders. Who are they going to pick? Who could they pick? I really love. People have been talking about Jeremiah Love to the Chiefs at number 8. I love him at number 7 to the Washington Commanders. Imagine you saw Lamar Jackson, what they decided to do with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. You saw it with the Eagles, Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts. You saw it with the Chargers, drafting a running back, Warren Hampton with Justin Herbert. Next is Jeremiah Love with Jaden Daniels. I think that could be an amazing opportunity for them. Open up the run game while opening up the pass game. And that's just amazing. The Saints at 8. Sorry, I think I said uh, Jeremiah Love at 8. I'm at 9 to the Chiefs. But Saints at 8, really need help everywhere. We could pick a receiver here. That's actually what I'm going to do. We're going to go with Mekhi Lemon. Where is he at? Mekhi Lemon here. I honestly think he's receiver 1 of this draft. Just a big receiver, loves football. Just an amazing type of player here. Mekhi Lemon is a beast. I think he'll play perfect with Tyler Shuck. Perfect. This offense, running back, Alvin Kamara, his face is ending. His defense is all right. It's not that good. Tyler Shuck, give him weapons. Let him produce. And I think that's what we're going to do with Mekhi Lemon. Next, we got Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes. I mean, can you expect them to come back? I don't know. What I think they're gonna do, they're gonna go with Jamar McCoy here. I think yes, over Mansoor Lane. I think they boost his defense up. They saw what happened, could draft the offensive line, but the offensive line are off the board. So I don't know. I think Chiefs go corner, boost up that corner. Next, Bengals last pick. You saw them with this amazing offense. They do need defense. Can you see Mansoor Lane go? No, I don't think so. I think it's Kendrick Falk. I think he drops enough. Edge, 3 edges in the top 10. Could have went Peter Woods or Line, Francis McGoey. Sorry, UFC is on while I'm recording this, but just an amazing top 10 that you have here. This is my top 10 draft. I'll do it later. I'll do the full mock draft later, but for now we're only doing top 10. And I'll see you guys next time.